Welcome to the Community Health Maps Lab series. It's assumed that you successfully installed QGIS. With that done, you'll learn about the basic layout of QGIS. You'll learn how to work with layers, how to work with zooming and panning tools, and how to add base maps. QGIS is composed of two programs, QGIS Desktop and QGIS Browser. QGIS Desktop is used for managing, displaying, analyzing, and styling data. QGIS Browser is used to manage and preview data. In this task, you'll focus on QGIS Desktop. Here I have QGIS Desktop open and I'm on a Windows 10 machine. I'll click on the Project menu and choose Open. I'll then navigate to the Lab 2 data folder and open the Hawaii Map QGIS file. You may see that the project file is older, and that's fine. We can just dismiss that message. A map of Hawaii opens. The QGIS desktop interface is divided into four main areas: the menu bar, toolbars, panels, and the main map display. The map display takes up most of the screen space. The map shown in the map display is composed of layers of spatial information. The individual map layers are displayed in the Layers panel. The menu bar and toolbars provide access to additional QGIS functionality. This QGIS project file stores the following types of information: which data layers are in the map, where the data layers are stored on your computer, how those layers are styled, and the extent of the map. Now you'll learn how to pan and zoom around the map with the Map Navigation toolbar. I'll click on the Zoom In tool with my left mouse button and drag a box around the island of Oahu. The map will zoom into Oahu. You can now use the Pan tool with the hand icon to slide the map while staying at the same scale. This is a good way to center the map. Now I'll set a bookmark for this location. Bookmarks let you store geospatial map extents. To do this, I'll click on the View menu and choose New Bookmark. The Geospatial Bookmarks window will open, and I'll name my bookmark Oahu and click Close. And one note here: as of QGIS version 2.16, there's an option to store the bookmark within the QGIS project. Now I'll always be able to get back to this location by clicking View, Show Bookmarks, selecting the bookmark and clicking Zoom to. This is useful if there's a particular part of the map I want to be able to get back to quickly, or for storing the final map extent of a map. Now I'll click the Zoom Last button until I am back at the original map extent. This button was activated as soon as I zoomed into Oahu. Along with the Zoom Next button, you can go back and forth amongst map extents that you viewed. Back at the original extent, I'll click on the View menu and choose Show Bookmarks. I'll select the Oahu bookmark by clicking on it and choose the Zoom To button. I'll close the Spatial Bookmarks panel. Another useful zoom tool is the Zoom Full button. Clicking this will zoom you out to the full extent of all the data layers in your map. In this next section, you'll learn how to work with the layers in the Layers panel. Every layer has a Layer Properties dialog. Here, I'll select the County Boundaries layer and right-click and choose Properties to open up the Layer Properties for this layer. Here on the General tab, you can see that the layer source is CHM Lab 2 Data Hawaii County 10.shape. But the layer name is County Boundaries. County 10.shape is the source file for this layer, and it's a file format known as a shapefile. When a layer is added to QGIS Desktop, it will be given the name of the shapefile by default. But here someone has changed the layer name to County Boundaries. This is preferable because the layer name is what will appear on the map legend. Layer names should be changed to something understandable by the intended map reader. Now I'll close the Layer Properties window. Notice that Native Hawaiian Homelands is in lowercase and has underscores. Now I'll change the layer name for this layer. To do this, I'll open the Layer Properties, and on the General tab, I'll change the layer name to Native Hawaiian Homelands, removing the underscores and capitalizing the first letters. And click OK to close the Layer Properties window. Notice that the layer name is changed in the Layers panel. You'll repeat this for the Rivers and Cities layers. Notice that the native Hawaiian homelands have a peachy orange colored patch next to the layer name in the Layers panel. This patch indicates how the data are styled on the map. However, no orange patches are visible on the map. The data layers in the Layers panel are drawn in the order they appear in, so the layer that is on the top of the panel will be drawn on top of the other layers in the map view. To make the native Hawaiian homelands layer visible, I'll select it and drag it above the county boundaries. The native Hawaiian homelands data is now visible. Notice that some of the layers have a checkbox next to their name in the Layers panel. The hospitals layer is unchecked. This means that it's turned off and not visible. I'll click the checkbox to turn this layer on. You'll now see the hospital locations on the map. Layers can be toggled off in this way. I'll click Save to save my QGIS map document. The next time I open it, it'll look exactly as it does now.